Sergeant America here, late to the party as usual. One of the problems with talking about trades is sometimes how much to tell, how much to give away. Sometimes there's so much in there, it's hard to say everything. So I definitely hope that when I express my feelings, express my thoughts, that I get enough through to you. If you feel that you need more, definitely let me know in the comments, and I will either continue to fill in the blanks or make another video. Today, what I thought about doing was Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come was, for somebody who's not into DC, it's not in the continuity, and has been an interesting taste. It involves another DC realm, so you get slight alternatives on who the characters are. And I think it was very interesting. This one, is Mark Waid who wrote it, Alex Ross who drew it, and definitely it's one of those things that, as somebody who used to be picky about the art, Alex Ross does everything right. His near photorealism without doing it from photo tracing is just amazing. It's probably why he doesn't do a whole lot of regular work, but instead just does covers and then every once in a while a series. The idea of Kingdom Come is definitely that idea that the old regime is over. They're handing the reins to the new regime, who doesn't have restraint, doesn't have compassion, and isn't looking out for the people. The young heroes are almost villains in themselves. They're destroying just as much as they're saving. And it's interesting to see a broken down Batman. He's all in a wireframe suit to help him keep moving. He has been busted up. Superman has walked away from the world and is in Kansas farming because he can't take it anymore, and there's been a major tragedy that has caused it. This does touch on the Justice League a little bit, on all their people. It touches on all of the villains and how they think that they can, manipulate what's going on. Crime in that, and more so the heroes, are getting so far out of reach that they finally decide, Superman and them have figured out that they need to make a prison. He goes to the new gods, Orion, son of Darkseid, Barbarous, and Mr. Miracle, on creating a prison to hold these people. And lo and behold, the prison is the Legion of Doom headquarters. This definitely played on all the things as a child that I liked. I mean, you get everybody in here. You get all the iconic symbols. And then even changing some of those iconic symbols. Batman has assembled a legion of robots to take over Gotham. So there's all these mechanized Batman, basically, who are taking care of his city. It continues to strengthen and enforce the idea that fear will rule all. Superman is looking for hope again. Wonder Woman is the warrior princess who has decided that there is war and war will be held. And it's just one of those things that, as Diana goes to talk with Superman, to come bring him back to the world, it's just beautiful explanations, and I often say beautiful explanations on our interaction with people, on our view on hope, that when hope breaks down, what do we do? Maybe you saw it, the Spectre has been involved. He goes to a priest to let him know that he will be able to see the end of days. We have the Flash, who is now moving so quickly, basically the speed of light, that he is everywhere trying to solve everything for everybody. It continues to just be one of those, pivotal stories I think a lot of people talk to. Epic reaching stories that, when they go into a superhero bar, there is just a ton of freaky deaky, wonderful new superhero people in here that some of them are combinations, you can tell, of other superheroes to insinuate, I guess, children or grandchildren of them. It's it was an excellent read for me. It was one of those things that possibly, if you're not a big DC reader, I mean, some of it does, I think, give nods, winks to somebody who has read quite a bit, but I don't think it's necessary. I think it's definitely the idea that, you know, the superheroes of hope have to come back and stop the superheroes of now who are a little rougher, a little meaner, that those without power, us normal humans, are fearful, and we may find that we have to take the reins, and to do so, we may have to use our most powerful weapons to do so, whether if it's the bomb or whether if it's a superhuman that we control. Um, the idea of some of the fights in here were just wonderful. I mean, it's sometimes those things that you call out to see, will, you know, what if these two people were to fight, what if these people were to quit? A Green Lantern has just set up a base up in space, and he just monitors space. Basically, he thinks that Earth is taken control of, and so long as nothing goes intergalactic, he doesn't have to worry about it. This is definitely one of those larger than large arcs that, when I say it, it's all about the nuances, I think. I think I missed it so many times when I read it before, but as I continue to read it, I continue to appreciate it. It also has a great, wonderful toy line if you're into the toys. Uh, when I grabbed it, it was $15. I don't know if they're still running it. Many a time on a free comic book day, you could probably get it for half price in many a store. It's definitely one of those things where I'm not following anything heavily or regularly in DC. I was Green Arrow. And now I'm dabbling into a couple other things. I am truly more Marvel centered. But it's books like this that make me want to think about going back and, grabbing certain series in the New 52. Because this one was just brilliantly written, artfully drawn, and like I said, a lot of these books ignite a passion later in me that make me want to speak about them. I could read a million Alex Ross books. The artwork is that great. Mark Waid is definitely, at least on this iteration, that something I could definitely read more of. So that's what's going to be in my heart, in my mind, to start looking forward to be keeping an eye out for. And I'm definitely thankful for there being a book like this, and for DC kicking out just a wonderful soft cover book like that. So definitely, I'm out of here. Catchphrase.